plastic, and the workers begin the process of folding. Folding the fabric allows the dyes to penetrate unevenly, which enhances the batik effect. The fabric is then folded into a pattern that reduces circle-shaped blocks of color on the fabric. The first color applied is red, and you can see how the worker applies this color, leaving space for blue and yellow to follow. It is a mini assembly line. One worker applies the... Now that the motif colors have been applied to the folded fabric, you can see the workers carrying the long plastic sheet of linoleum out into the bright sunshine. Sun is such an important part of batik production. Since the reactive dyes have not yet been fixed or cured to the... Rather than sit around here and wait, let's take a quick trip to a factory that makes batik stamps. Now that the stamp's been made, it's time to go over to the stamping room, where the workers put the motif-colored fabric onto tables and dip. When he finishes manipulating the fabric, again, he's going to hang it on the pole and allow the excess dye to drip back. Another worker is squeezing out the remaining wet areas of the first batch, and once that's complete, he will bring it for the B color. The worker puts it on a clean piece of linoleum that's been placed on the floor. He begins folding it in the same exact way.
This is the spray technique for the first color, and then we have two colors. Spray this color, and then we...
After the motif colors were dyed earlier in the production process. Here the workers are dragging linoleum outside so that the fabric that's just been sprayed can dry in the sun. To heat a cauldron of water. The cauldron contains about 30 to 40 gallons of water, and it is brought to a boil. The fabric that has just come from the water glass process, as had been sitting for 2 hours, is now fully fixed. The colors will not fade or come off after the immersion into this boiling liquid. Both pieces of fabric will be put there, and then the last step of production is washing the fabric. It's important to wash the fabric because some traces of wax might still be on the fabric, and this has to be inspected by hand, and you can see that all the production processes have been completed. The fabric has dried in the sun one final time, and the fabric is finished. Look at how beautiful it is. If you look carefully, you can see the ground colors that were made up of dyed tan with tints of this